Okay, what is up, guys? Thank God you can hear me now. I just did this video, sadly, with no audio, and it was perfect, and I was ready to go to bed. But anyways, let's get back into it. I'm not going to let that bother me. Let's get it done. So, if we take a look over here at the cryptocurrency market capitalizations, you can see that we're having quite a pretty good day, right? The fact that we got up to this point is pretty amazing. You know, it shows that Bitcoin cannot die; it can always recover. And one of the things we mentioned in our past video was this um, this cryptocurrency hotline for people that have anxiety and the crashes and things like that. We also mentioned in the last video, this Salon is trying a new funding model with cryptocurrency mining malware. Basically, they're saying you can, instead of getting ads, we'll give you an ad-free service, but we want to use your spare computing processing power. Also, we shared with you 3 different dogs on social media named Bitcoin, as well as Ethereum's founder warns cryptocurrencies could drop near zero at any time. Ripple boss says most cryptocurrencies heading to $0. Part of the reason why I sold a lot of my shit coins, because there's only going to be a few that make it through, these tough periods. And the more they challenge a system, the more likely they're going to have a hard time. The more the governments can't get in on it, the more likely they're going to be attacked or taken down completely, shut down completely. And make sure you're in the cryptocurrencies that aren't centralized. There's many out there that are masquerading as decentralized cryptocurrencies, but they are just as centralized as banks. Tether being one of them. And exchanges have become nothing more than banks. Taking your money, lending it out, doing trades with it, trading with bots with it, losing your money, not having liquidity when they need it, and things like that. Also, we talked about Coinbase and how a lot of people are getting charged extra. One person was saying he got a letter from the IRS through Coinbase, which is very odd, and that letter said that he owes for $240 million worth of Bitcoin taxes. He's only put about $8,000 in to Coinbase. So this is the type of thing that's going on. Now we see also that Redditors threaten to show up at Coinbase headquarters with guns. That's in our past video as well, part 1 of this. We also talked about Telegram, how they raised $850 million for their billion-dollar ICO. The SEC takes a name at cryptocurrency firms run by ex-NFLers, so 3 penny stocks that either say they're involved with blockchain or buying assets, cryptocurrency assets, or one planned to even have an ICO. So all these were frozen while they do investigations. We keep seeing this happen. So cryptocurrencies in traditional financial markets are the ones that are getting attacked the most. America, we talked about how they're on their way to $30 trillion in debt. They are at over $20 trillion in debt right now. And then they're trying to say that they're protecting us and that cryptocurrencies are bad for the financial system and things like that. But that's all a joke, right? So looking at CoinMarketCap here, we can see that things aren't so bad, right? So some people might have different reactions looking at this. Most people might party. Don't party too hard, though. Don't party too soon. And sometimes if you want to lock those prices in, you got to do that.
Hey everybody, I'm having an impromptu Bitcoin volatility party.
But anyways, we're going to share some cool things with you, like Monte Carlo, the video game or the PC game Monte Carlo, where you navigate through a maze and solve 24 mind-bending puzzles to win 1 Bitcoin. The first player who beats this PC game will earn 1 Bitcoin. It's cycling the internet. We'll share it with you at the end of this video. So yeah, looking at CoinMarketCap, we passed $10,000.
Bitcoin and things like it is the equivalent of the red pill.
This is a technology, it's a computing language, and I can build an app on it.
Is Bitcoin the currency of the future?
Right, and then, it reminds me of this, Richard Hart. Didn't he say Bitcoin was dead?
This recovery is dog shit. This ain't, it's the worst. It's worse than that. It's over. It's fucked. Every time I post it, I lose a lot of Twitter followers. All my Twitter followers fucking hate me. Hate me.
No wonder. Anyways, we're going to share some cool things with you right after this intro. So, what we have to share with you today is right here. So, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, they had a Technology Advisory Committee, hosted back-to-back panels on cryptocurrencies, blockchain, and regulation during its meeting Wednesday. We'll get more into that. The face of these issues found on crypto asset exchanges, they're saying the scale of the over-the-counter markets is an issue. Representatives from LedgerX, CME also provided updates on the state of Bitcoin futures markets later in the public hearing. Although after gathering information from representatives in the crypto assets industry, the TAC voted unanimously to recommend that the CFTC create a new subcommittee focused on virtual currencies. They're also saying the evolution of DLT could allow regulators to access data seamlessly every time a trade is posted on a particular blockchain without the need for human intervention or intermediates. So distributed ledger technology is a good thing. America's on its way to 30 trillion in debt. We went over that. So Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies have fallen 70% from record highs. This is an article about the lawless Wild Wild West in cryptocurrencies, stating why this is. So what's going on that has made it crash? Well, this article states that they failed to become a payment system at this point, and they're mainly limited to investments. Besides the bearish markets, bearish news about tightening regulation by governments and banks. The situation for Bitcoin is getting worse with the introduction of crypto trading on several large traditional exchanges, because it became easier for institutional investors to take short positions on Bitcoin, the analysis says. Not surprisingly, after the expensive growth of the market in 2017, large investors chose this strategy. Well, what I said was most likely big banks taking the strategy. They have everyone else's money in the world. Their industry is being threatened, so they're going to destroy the cryptocurrencies, or try to, and bet on it going down with everyone else's money. So the same thing with exchanges. When you give people billions of dollars, what do you expect them to do with it? They get crazy thoughts in their head about how they can double that billion and make $1 billion for themselves. Why is cryptocurrency ratings issue fresh alert on Tether? According to the alert, the largest issue facing Tether is the lack of completed audit. So they're saying they Tether has since placed a proof of funds button on their homepage, leading to an evaluation from Friedman, which was almost half a year old. So, but since then, there's been no one said what's what. No one knows what's going on. There's no transparency. And they stopped for a while printing tethers, and now they're back at it, printing 100 million at a time. But I think this is to correct the price to make it $1, because the supply, the market cap, and the price all have to do with each other, and I don't know how they keep it following $1. If you see, there is volatility, so it seems like it coincides. If the market's crashing, they don't print any. If the market's going up in value, they print. I guess it's because who knows? Think about that one though. Cryptocurrency traders sue Coincheck to get back their digital coins. This is good because, like I said, in the Bitfinex hack, when I was involved in that one, we lost about a third of our value, and there's nothing I could do. I lived in a different country. So it's good to see us holding exchanges accountable for their stupid actions with our money. So this is obviously, the Japan pop group, cryptocurrency pop group. It's very big in Japan, and it was created by, or launched by a managing group that manages different pop groups. But they're saying here they're back in the news because they're doing their first concert. So they say we want to promote the idea through entertainment that virtual currencies are not just a tool for speculation, but are a wonderful technology that will shape the future. The lead singer, 18-year-old Rara Nerus, who represents Bitcoin Cash in the group, said in an online statement. And you can see here there's Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and the cat coin, Japan cat coin. So they're also saying virtual currency girls are holding their first crypto pop concert in Tokyo on Friday, according to Cinderella Academy. And payments for the concert will be accepted only in virtual currencies. It's interesting. You can see the ones that they're very bullish about. And Mona Coin, that's the name. I owned some at one point. I don't know if I do anymore. But Mona Coin is the Japanese Litecoin. So really, it looks like, these are the cryptocurrencies I bought when I first bought cryptocurrencies: Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Litecoin. Then I bought Ripple, and obviously Bitcoin Cash is in there because it's top market cap coin. You could look at all of these as being, if you replace Mona Coin with Litecoin, you can look at these all as, the top coins. Even still now, they're pretty much the top in coin market cap. But the point is that it proves that they are very, very confident in Mona Coin, and it's not always like that. Just because it's a Japanese or Asian coin doesn't mean that they're all hyped up about it. So I thought Monero was in that group, but maybe they switched Mona Coin with Monero at one point. Maybe they kicked that girl out. Maybe she was doing too much drugs behind stage. Who knows? Anyways, in their first song, "The Moon and Virtual Currencies and Me," the girls warn against fraudulent crypto businesses and urge people to ensure their online security. Wow, they're actually using their presence, their power, their influence for good in the cryptocurrency space. So surprising and so good to hear. Kingpin of global central banks calls for cryptocurrency crackdown. Now this is where it gets funny. This guy's making a fool of himself. So he called on central banks to clamp down on Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies to stop them piggybacking on mainstream institutions and becoming a threat to financial stability. Really? After I just showed you that the U.S. is in over $20 trillion in debt, you want to say that cryptocurrencies are the reason for financial instability when you're trying to crash the dollar, when all the money that people worked hard for or own basically doesn't exist because of the debt that their country's in. cryptocurrencies are the only thing that can free them from that, but we know why they get angry. He's making himself, he's proving who he is, what side he's on, and what he stands to lose if cryptocurrencies succeed. Talking at the Goethe University in Germany on Tuesday, Carson said, to date, many judge that even given cryptocurrency's small size and limited interconnectedness, concerns about them do not rise to a systemic level, but if authorities do not act preemptively, cryptocurrencies could become more interconnected with the main financial system and become a threat to financial stability, he added. No, I think it's just your financial stability, Mr. Big Fat Banker guy. You actually look like a fool, and this is the thing, that we're in the ages of enlightenment, and people will see through everything. You cannot hide anything in these days. And people that try to hide things, look what happened to, we'll go in a second to what happened to Superman, trying to hide the fact that he is getting paid for ICOs. The energy pushes things out into the open. That's the times we're in. And even the ancients knew that. And that's why they drew stuff on Egyptian walls, because they knew we were forgetting, we were going into the ages of darkness, but we'd be coming back into the ages of enlightenment. And so they wanted us, when we did realize this stuff, that, oh, maybe it's been here for a long time, it's not new, all this stuff we're learning. Security researchers at Cisco have released new information about a Bitcoin phishing scam that involves websites masquerading as blockchain.info. The first wallet and the only wallet that I've really gotten locked out of because they don't have any backup. And it was the first wallet I used, so you can't blame me. I didn't know. I forgot my password, I guess. I thought I knew it, wrote it down, but it didn't work when I tried to sign in. So that's the problem when there's no way of recovering. The popular online wallet service. So basically, in a blog post published Wednesday, Dave Maynard and Jeremiah O'Connor detailed the coin hoarder phishing scam, which they said Cisco had been investigating in the past 6 months in partnership with the Ukrainian cyber police. All in all, they said that those behind the scam had netted $50 million in cryptocurrency over a 3-year period. And watch what they go and do. They don't realize how they're encouraging this kind of thing. When you say $50 million and then you say it was such a simple setup and you explain it, it's the same thing that happened, when they did documentaries about the dark web. People learned about it and then went and did it. It's the same thing that happens when they say how much money people are making from ICO scams. So we got to stop doing that. And I like the Protium ICO. There were some articles that said they only made $11. I think this was specifically to deter people, because I saw in other articles, if you actually do the research, they made around $50,000, it seems, with 3 ICOs that they did. They even had blog posts admitting it. But anyways, the campaign, listen to what they say here. The campaign was very simple, and after initial setup, the attackers needed only to continue purchasing Google AdWords to ensure a steady stream of victims. They wrote, this campaign targeted specific geographic regions and allowed the attackers to amass millions in revenue through the theft of cryptocurrency from victims. This campaign demonstrates just how lucrative these sorts of malicious attacks can be for cyber criminals. Oh, yeah, here's Superman. By the way, I talked to he's getting, basically, he's trying to hide the fact that he gets paid. He's always trying to say, I do this out of the goodness of my heart, but he got caught, and people are now putting more attention on him. And, like I was saying, you can't hide stuff. So he tried to hide the fact that he's getting paid. Look what happened. A Skype pop-up notification. By the way, I talked to my business partners and would like to confirm our commitments to 2 Bitcoin. This is co-founder of In the Hash, and he's talking about ICOs all the time. He has a secret ICO that he made all these people pay to find out which one it was. Let it on for months, and it's a shit ICO. He's obviously getting paid. He's the new John McAfee. Not Superman, SupoScam. SupoShillman, the new John McAfee. So yeah, it's in this video here. And then he pulls it aside and he says, whoops, you didn't see that? He's very obviously trying to hide it. And he was very embarrassed when that popped up. And it just goes to show, guys, don't hide anything, be open, be honest, or else it will come out and you'll look like an idiot when it does. Bitcoin mining to move to Iceland as new cryptocurrency hotbed emerges. We're almost done, guys. So this industry in Iceland, why Iceland? Well, because it's cool, because they use all this green, sustainable energy through hydro, so water, geothermal, so tapping into the ground and the core of the earth, wind sources, and the cool climate eliminates the need for extensive cooling. They also said here operations will focus on efficiency by employing AI and custom algorithms. AI is making everything more efficient. So virtual currency exchange CEO, Kraken CEO, is saying the market will be worth $1 trillion this year. The crypto market will continue to see an acceleration of growth. Founder and CEO of the exchange, Jesse Powell, told CNBC, "You've got a lot more kids graduating from crypto programs at universities now. I think we're just going to see it contribute or continue to exponentially grow from here. So those who want to invest, this is RT, in the cryptocurrencies may try to start opening positions on it. There's lots of people that want to that haven't done it yet, and younger people are going to keep coming, keep learning. Hopefully not by Superman, but they're going to take courses on Udemy and things like that and learn about cryptocurrencies and get in them. And once you're in, you're hooked. The Commodity Futures Trading Commission, we talked about this already, so that's about it. Let's look into Monte Crypto. Try to do this super fast because I've already done it once and I want to get this over with. So here's Monte Crypto within under a minute. Explanation, the official announcement trailer.
In the heart of Monte Crypto, folded into deliberate line veins, the walls draw in breath of frustrated cries. The treasure lures the brave to the light. The wise in numbers, the overconfident alone. Many to amaze. Only one may claim the prize. Monte Crypto, the Bitcoin enigma.
February 20th on Steam. Guys, this is going to be a huge rush, a huge wave of people trying to get that one Bitcoin. But if you're Superman, you can get 2 Bitcoins pretty easily just by mentioning an ICO on your channel, which is all fun and good. And if your subscribers are okay with it, but you have to be open with it, and that's maybe why he didn't. He wasn't open because he knew his subscribers would not be okay with it. If you look at Superman, he gets the newbies. He's very good at marketing and things like that, and going viral on social media. And he uses Udemy. He knows what he's doing, getting people into cryptocurrencies that don't really know what they're doing. And I just hope you guys understand, if you're going to watch him, understand what's behind it. So with that being said, guys, see you later.